iron nail which is dipped in the copper sulfate solution. That means the reaction in between copper sulfate and iron. That is the best example for displacement reaction. What may be happen here? Iron displaces the copper ion in the copper sulfate solution. As per the reactivity series, both the elements, copper and iron, which one has the highest reactivity? Iron. So here iron displaces the copper from the copper sulfate. First, we make the copper sulfate solution. Take some solute of copper sulfate and pour some water. And then stir the and stir it. Now we make the copper sulfate solution. Here the solute is copper sulfate and the solvent is water. So solute plus solvent gives rise to solution. Now we will make the copper sulfate solution. Now take 10 ml of approximately 10 ml of copper sulfate solution in a test tube. In 2 test tubes. In another test tube also we take 10 ml. In one test tube which is having copper sulfate solution, now we dipped a iron nail. Now the nail is how it is? It is having some rust. This is not the actual color of the iron. It has some rust. Now we will rough it with the paper, sandpaper. Why? Why? To increase the rate of reaction. To increase the rate of reaction. Now you will find the difference. What is there? Some rust is there. So that's why if you rough the nail, the rust will remove. Then the reaction will start fast. Now I pour this solution in this test tube. So what is the color of the copper sulfate? Blue color. Now I dipped a iron nail in this copper sulfate solution. Now I take another test tube which is having the same copper sulfate 10 ml solution. What is the color of this? Both are same color now. Both are same color. Now I will keep this in separate test tube stand. Here the iron nail is dipped in this copper sulfate solution. Here only the copper sulfate solution is keep in the stand. Why? After few minutes, if you observe the reaction in between the copper sulfate and iron nail, what may be happen? What you observe the color of the solution and also observe the what type of layer is formed on the iron nail. Just wait for 10 minutes. A few minutes later, Now we will check the color of the both solutions. Is there any change in the copper sulfate solution which is dipped in a iron nail? Do you find any change? Yes, the change will be clearly appeared. So this is brownish solution. The solution will become into brown. But what we take in the first copper sulfate solution is in the same color. But in the second one, the iron nail is dipped in the copper sulfate. There, the displacement reaction will be continuously in the process. Now, we will test the iron nail also. See this. See this. How this iron nail, our nail displaces copper. Iron nail displaces copper. So this is the color and this is the color of the solution. So now see the difference. So you will easily observe how the displacement reaction will be in copper sulfate. How the iron displaces the copper. Iron displaces the copper. Here, okay.